Ever felt like you've completed a job, you're ready to get paid, but you're staring at your screen, wondering, how exactly do I turn this hard work into actual money? Especially when you're dealing with platforms like Jobber, which, while fantastic for organizing your work, can sometimes feel like a digital maze when it comes to invoicing. You're not alone. I've been there. We've all been there. You've just finished a complex landscaping project, a detailed plumbing repair, or maybe a meticulous cleaning job. You've put in the hours, you've delivered quality work, and now it's time to get paid. But the thought of navigating the invoicing process, making sure you don't miss any crucial details, and ensuring your client understands everything can be a bit daunting. Let's face it, invoicing isn't just about sending a bill. It's about maintaining a professional image, streamlining your cash flow, and building strong relationships with your clients. A clear, accurate, and timely invoice can make all the difference between a smooth payment and a frustrating delay. Think of it this way: your invoice is the final touchpoint in your service delivery. It's the last impression you leave on your client. A well-crafted invoice demonstrates your professionalism, attention to detail, and respect for your client's time and money. Conversely, a sloppy or confusing invoice can create doubt and mistrust, potentially damaging your reputation. Now, you might be thinking, I'm a skilled tradesperson, not an accountant, and that's perfectly valid. But mastering the basics of invoicing, especially within a platform like Jobber, is crucial for any business owner. It's about empowering yourself to manage your finances effectively and ensuring you get paid for the value you provide. So let's break it down. We're going to dive deep into the process of invoicing a job on Jobber, step by step. We'll cover everything from creating the invoice to sending it, tracking payments, and even handling those occasional tricky situations. First things first, logging in and locating the job. You've completed the service, and now you're ready to invoice. Head over to your Jobber dashboard. You'll find your jobs listed either in the Schedule or Job section. Locate the job you're ready to invoice. Now, here's where the magic begins. Click on the job. You'll see all the details of the job, including client information, job description, and any associated quotes or estimates. Look for the Create Invoice button. It's usually prominently displayed. Click it. This is where you start building your invoice. You'll be presented with a template that you can customize. The first thing you'll want to do is verify the client's information. Make sure the name, address, and contact details are accurate. Errors here can lead to delays in payment. Next, you'll see the line items. This is where you detail the services you provided and the associated costs. Jobber often auto-populates this section based on the original quote or estimate. However, it's crucial to review each line item carefully. Did you add any extra materials? Did the scope of work change? If so, adjust the line items accordingly. Remember, clarity is key. Use descriptive language to explain each service. For example, instead of just writing plumbing repair, you might write repaired leaking pipe under kitchen sink and replaced faulty valve. This level of detail helps your client understand exactly what they're paying for. Now, let's talk about pricing. Ensure the prices for each line item are accurate. Double-check your calculations. If you're charging for materials, make sure the quantities and unit prices are correct. Jobber allows you to add discounts or taxes if applicable. If you've offered a discount to your client, make sure it's reflected in the invoice. Similarly, if you're required to charge sales tax, ensure it's calculated correctly. Jobber allows you to add notes to your invoice. This is a great place to include any additional information, such as payment terms, special instructions, or a thank you message. For example, you might write, "Payment is due within 30 days. Please include the invoice number with your payment." Now, let's talk about branding. Your invoice is an extension of your brand. Jobber allows you to customize your invoices with your company logo and colors. Take advantage of these features to create a professional and consistent look. A branded invoice reinforces your company's identity and makes a positive impression on your client. Once you've reviewed all the details and customized your invoice, it's time to send it. Jobber offers several options for sending invoices. You can send it via email directly through the platform, or you can download it as a PDF and send it manually. Sending it via email through Jobber is the most efficient method. Jobber allows you to customize the email message that accompanies the invoice. Use this opportunity to personalize the message and thank your client for their business. After you've sent the invoice, it's important to track the payment. Jobber provides tools for tracking the status of your invoices. You can see when an invoice has been viewed, when it's been paid, and when it's overdue. If an invoice becomes overdue, don't hesitate to follow up with your client. A polite reminder can often prompt payment. Jobber also allows you to send payment reminders automatically. Now, what about those tricky situations? What if your client disputes a charge? What if they request changes to the invoice? First and foremost, communicate with your client. Listen to their concerns and try to understand their perspective. If there's a legitimate error on the invoice, correct it promptly. If the dispute is about the scope of work, refer back to the original quote or estimate. Jobber allows you to edit invoices even after they've been sent. You can make changes to line items, prices, and notes. However, it's important to communicate any changes to your client and provide them with an updated invoice. Another common situation is dealing with partial payments. Jobber allows you to record partial payments and track the remaining balance. This helps you keep accurate records and ensures you get paid in full. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.